Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Diane and I'm coming to you from Walsall in the West Midlands, where I live with my partner Richard. This is my little corner of the internet to speak to you about everything that I've been getting up to: crafty, sewing, knitty, crochet, and that's me. So yeah, where have we been? It's been a while. I think the last time I spoke to you was on the giveaway mid-December. And then we had flu and more flu. We were ill all over Christmas. And then we went back to work, still poorly. It just seems to be, these viruses just take forever to go away, and now we're just 2 weeks ago getting over now COVID again. So yeah, we've been busy being poorly. Not much crafting or knitting done in that time, I'm afraid, but we do have a couple of whips, and well, no, one whip. No, two whips. We include everything crafty here. Yeah, we've got a bit to talk about anyway, so gather round, grab yourself a drink. I've got my trusty coffee, which is probably cold now because I've done this 6 times already, and yeah. Oh, I hate cold coffee. That can go away. Okay, so it's Sunday the 12th of March. Hope you all had a nice Christmas. Like I say, we were just poorly. We've got a new hairdo, new haircut, new colour for the new year, so let me know what you think. Right, so yeah, you can find me on Instagram as yewtree.yarncraft, and you can email me on yewtree.yarncraft@gmail.com. I'll pop it here. Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? So what have we got to show? Right, on New Year's Eve, this should have been my Christmas Eve cast on. It never got cast on over Christmas because, like I say, illness, just failed. Everything failed because of illness. So here we are. This was cast on New Year's Eve, and I finished it this week. I'm calling it finished, even though I've still got an end to weaving at the bottom there. But this is my Ranunculus with long sleeves. As you can see, we have long sleeves. I'll just stand up and move the chair. I should give myself a little bit more space, shouldn't I, really? There we go. And it's kind of hippie length. Yeah, just on the hips there. I don't like them cropped. I know they're supposed to be cropped, but I've done the eyegauze bind off on the sleeves. There. Oh, we've got a little bit of stray fabric there. Everybody knows the Ranunculus, so yeah. There we are. This light's not very good for it's going straight through, but I just held just one strand of 4-ply, and the colourways are the top one is Jeff from Family Yarns, and that one's called Jeff, And that's the same colour as their doggy. Isn't that cute? Let me fold it over so you can see the yarn a bit better. And I've got quite a bit of that one left, to be fair. I think I only used about 25 grams or so for that bit. And the body colour is called Chestnuts Roasting, and that's from Lay Family as well. Everybody knows Kelly. And that's 75-25 superwash merino and nylon. So both of those. And I love it. I haven't washed it or blocked it. I've just literally, it came off the needles yesterday with a little string attached. But I love it. I haven't done a long sleeve one before, so it's quite novel for me. I'm not a... They've either got to be really, really long sleeves or no sleeves. So, yeah. So I shall wash and block that this afternoon at some point. Fingers crossed. My next finished object is my Luna. Finally, she's done. Hi everybody, this is Luna. She's got no clothes yet, unfortunately, but I'm calling her finished because she's sewn, aren't you? Oh, she's so cute. Look at her little ears. So she didn't take very long to make. Once I got all the pieces cut out, she's all hand sewn. But I had a kit for Christmas, if you remember, last year, and we were supposed to be doing this in January last year, and it never happened for one reason or another. I think probably for the same kind of reasons. We was poorly and didn't have COVID though. Can't believe I got COVID again. I went into work on the Friday with a cold, which I thought it was a cold. I'd got up that morning sniffly, snuffly and runny nose, you know, the drill. Got to work and I thought, well, it's Friday, we can get through Friday. Saturday night, aching bones. It's terrible. And then Monday, one of the girls at work rang in and said, I've tested positive for COVID, you girls better do a test. So, excuse me, we all did a test and we were all but 1 out of 6 positive. But you can go to work with COVID now. It's just like having a cold, apparently. So we just soldiered on. We just told the boss to put a black X on the office door and keep away. Anyway, I digress. So yes, that's Luna. I'm calling her finished because she has body, she has legs, she had arms, ears, nose, eyes and mouth. Does she have a mouth? She doesn't have a mouth. She's gorgeous. And this, I've cut out her, no I haven't cut out the pattern yet, but this is the material for her dress. So that will be hopefully done and on and being worn next time I come back, which I'm hoping won't be as long next time. So we say that every time, don't we? Life gets in the way. So I've got all my pattern pieces all there to start that. So I'm calling her finished. And that's all I have in the way of FOs, I'm afraid. So we can tick those off. Oh, no it isn't. We've got some bags. I've been doing a few bags for the shop as well. So we've got a few of those. Little pouch. I'll do a little shop update at the end. So if you like bags, project bags, notions pouches and yarn, and I've also done a little bit of dye-in as well. This is called Firefox. I had no idea of names, so I showed it on Instagram, and Alex from My Yarny Corner came straight back to me with was it something foxtail, and I thought, well, there's a few foxtails out there, but I like the fox bit, and we've got a bit of red and that in there, so we'll go with Firefox. So yeah, that is in the shop right now, but again, we'll do that shop update at the end. So for Christmas I got a spinning wheel, an Ashford e-spinner. I've wanted a spinning wheel for quite some time, and I quite fancied the idea of just trying out I've had to go on a conventional spinning wheel, and although I like it, it's a lot of money to spend if you don't get into it. I mean, even this is a lot of money to spend, but it was a gift, so I'm very thankful from Richard. Thank you very much. And here it is. And this is the Ashford e-spinner. You've got your little dials there for on off your speeds and everything else, and then you ply one way, and I think this, can't read it from here, but that little button there, you press it down for spinning and up for plying. Then you've got your powering cord at the back there. If you're familiar with spinning wheels and e-spinners, you'll already know, but I'm loving it. It comes with a little bit of fibre, and my daughter bought me some other fibre, so I've spun that so far. Now it's a little bit chunky here and there, but I'm sure I'll get there eventually. But that's a new little rabbit hole that I'm diving into, and it comes with a lazy, is it a lazy kite? Is it called a lazy kite? So you've got 3 bobbins, and that's the fibre that it came with that I've spun up there. You can see that's quite chunky in places. But I need to just ply that with something else. But yeah, you get 3 bobbins, and then you just ply from, you put your 2 bobbins together, and then you ply onto the wheel from your lazy kite. So I'm sure that's going to give me hours and hours of fun. And it comes in a lovely carry case. It's a grey bag, and it's got everything in there. Not sponsored by Ashford, by the way. I just love it, so I thought I'd show you guys. And it comes with all the treadle and the wiring, and then you've got an instruction booklet as well, with some, I haven't actually looked too much into this yet, so like I say, being poorly over Christmas, I didn't really have a lot of time after all the sleeping to do much. I am going to love it. And it comes with get a little bottle of oil just to pop on your spindles and things. Keep it all nice and loose. So yeah, if anybody's got any advice or pointers or tips, leave them in the comments below, because I'll be very grateful to hear anything that anybody's got to say on this, because I'm really enjoying it. It's just doing the draw. Like I say, I haven't had that many hours on it yet, probably a couple of hours, but I don't think I'm doing too bad, to be fair, for a newbie. So yeah, so that is that. Oh, Luna's, what have you got in your eye? Sorry about that. Okay, so what have we got next? So we've done the do-do. This is going quicker than I thought it would, to be fair. Okay, so we've got a couple of whips. Can't remember if I had any socks on the needles last time. I may have had, probably did have a pair of Richard socks on there, but whatever they were, they're done. They've been on his feet for weeks. Probably washed and blocked and, well, washed and washed and washed. So I've got some yarn from Ducky Darlings, and it's a DK. That's not that one. That's that one. I should put a musical interlude in this there, shouldn't I? Okay, so this is called Fruit Punch, and it's a DK 80/20 superwash merino and nylon, and it's really soft, but I've never made socks with a DK before, so this is a first for me. And I have one finished and one I'm probably about a couple of inches away from finishing, to be honest, but I keep picking up I keep picking up, as you do, I keep picking up other things. Here we go. Isn't that beautiful? I wonder if that could be my thumbnail. Never is, it'll be. But yeah, I love all the speckles in there, and that's called Fruit Punch. That's it in the cake. And as you can see, I've done 1.5 socks, and there's still loads left. I know I only like shorty socks, so I'll put on there with the next one. So I'll probably, yeah, a couple of inches, and then the toe away from finishing that one. I think I did 54 stitches, because I'd usually do 64. Yeah, 54 stitches, I believe. Just a 1/2 inch rib, well, 1 inch rib. Fish kiss lips heel, which is what I'd normally do anyway. There we go. But I'm loving them so far, considering I've never done a DK sock. Oh, the lights. What happened? Yeah, I've never done a DK sock before, so I'm liking the way they're coming out. I've kind of guesstimated how many stitches. And the first one I ripped back out because I I think I've got too many. And I've also started a pair for Richard in a DK, the same. It's not the same. It's not the same. Can I just... Ooh, sorry for the camera shake. This is Poison, and that is a 75-25 DK, superwash merino and nylon from Ducky Darlings as well. And so far I do have 2 of these because he likes long socks, as you know, and I wanted to try and get the length, but I've still got quite a lot. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous colour. It's kind of a tonal as well. It's not a solid purple. Plum. That's better. It's a little bit... No, that's showing not too bad. Not too bad, to be fair. So these are DK as well, and I think for him I've done 58 stitches. I think it's 58 stitches. But if it's any different, I'll let you know next time. I shall count them. But again, these are like guesstimates for me. I've just kind of gone with what I think, made the rest up from just a vanilla, from my own, in my head, vanilla sock pattern. So they're going to be nice and warm next winter. And that's that whip. So you can go to the side. Oh, and that's living in my, treated to myself to a new Mrs. D bag, and I love it. I love it to bits. All those beautiful fabrics with this stripy one at the bottom, and it's different ones on the back, and it's quilted as well. Is it quilted? It's quite thick. It's quite a thick so yeah, beautiful. Mrs. D's bags, they're gorgeous. That's my second one. Let's see if I can get a little bit nearer because the light is playing up now. It was beautiful when I started filming, and it has gone quite grey and overcast, as it does. So, okay, now my next whip I cast on last week, and this I was inspired by Paula, who is, I'm probably going to get this completely wrong, Paula, and I do apologise if I've got it wrong. Sew, Knit, Create, Repeat, I believe, on Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel as well. She's currently doing March vlogs, which I'm absolutely loving. So keep up the good work, Carla. Love your vlogs. So, yeah, this is, sorry, I digress, the Thea top, and it is by Paula Strict. Paula Strict? Just says Paula. STRICKT, but that's in her. That's in her. Let me just pop it there. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's just Paula M on the top. That is the Thea top. Okay, and I am doing that in. Now, if you remember some time back, I was making the Koru pullover by Anna Johanna, I finished it, didn't like it, ripped it back out. I can't remember what I didn't like about it offhand. I don't know whether it was, oh, the sleeves. I think it was the sleeves. I didn't do the sleeves wide enough, and I just couldn't be bothered to go back and knit 2 more sleeves. So I ripped it all out, and this is the yarn that I'm using for the Thea top. It's a DK. It is by For the Love of Yarn, and it's the colourway Ink. I don't have the label anymore, but I do remember the colour, because at one point I had to send for another one and she sent me a completely different name, but it was the same colour. So that was a little bit of a higgledy-jiggledy back then, but it's coming on really well. I think it's going to be one of those quick knits, and because it's a DK as well. I mean, I know it's a summer top, DK, summer, but do you know what? We get some quite cool summer months, don't we? Just bear with while I unravel, because I've gotten myself into a mess. Right, so I've got my neckline stitches on hold. I've done the back, well, down to where you would join in the round. You can't see the colour very, oh no you can. It's this light behind me, doesn't do it any favours, does it? So that's the back. Okay, and then we've got a front ish, and I've just joined in the round for the front there, and I'm absolutely loving it. It's really quick. It's a really well written pattern. Have we had any problems with anything? No. It's from size small, to XXL, so it covers quite a, and if you like a nice summer top, quick knit, there you go. Hold it round the right way, do I? But yeah, so bit of luck, that'll be off the needles next time. Apart from that, I've got no plans at the minute what I'm casting on, what I'm going to be diving into. I do intend this year to get my daughter's t-shirt quilt started. Those are still living there in a little box, ready to go. I've got my blankets, there are still whips as well, but I don't think I'm going to get those out this time, because it's been quite a while. Last time I uploaded, it took forever to upload, so I'm going to try and keep it to half an hour-ish and see how it goes for uploading. Anything more than that just seems to take forever on a Sunday, and it might be a Sunday thing. Maybe I should start doing it in the week and then uploading it on Friday, I don't know. But I am going to try my best to come back in 2 weeks' time and share some more of what I'm doing. I've got some fabrics and some new fabrics. I am doing some patchwork fabrics, patchwork fabrics for some new bags that are going to be going into the shop probably in 2 weeks time again, because with work it's an hour in the evening and whatever I can do on a weekend. So thank you for joining me. If you're leaving now, I'm going to do my shop update now. It went live on Wednesday, last Wednesday, which was the, I don't know, Wednesday just gone. On Etsy, so you can find me on Etsy as yewtree.yarncraft if you'd like any bags, yarn, notions pouches, scissor cases. The link will be in the bio below. So thank you for joining me. If you're leaving, I'll show you my yarn in a little bit more detail. This is Firefox. I dyed this a couple of weeks ago, and this is a superwash merino. Hang on, let's just, I'm sure I wrote that down. Extra fine superwash merino and mulberry silk. It's so soft, so soft. So make a nice cowl or a scarf, a lovely hat. Oh, that's a nice colour. Nice jumper as well, wouldn't it? The Thea top. Ooh, now then. But yeah, so we've got a little bit of green in there. There is green on all of them. It's just the way it's scanned. Let's have a look. Yes, and that is called Firefox, and that is in the shop at the moment. I've also done some bags, so we have, these are Tilda fabrics. This is called Farmyard. And there's a little notions pouch that goes with that. There isn't any pocket on this, but it's quite a big, deep bag. Could probably fit a jumper project in there. It's one of my smaller ones, but it is still big. 12 by 13, so 13 wide by 12 deep. So that's that one. We have again a Tilda one. This isn't Tilda on the bottom, these are, and that's gardening themed, rakes and shovels, and then you've got your flowers, and I love these fabrics, they're absolutely gorgeous, and it's like a, I can never remember the name of the lining, but it's a very thick, coarse lining in there, and that one is huge. That's probably one of my bigger bags. Yeah, it's bigger than my head. Hang on. There we go. Again, no pockets on this one either, but you could probably fit a big blanket project in this. This would fit my Battenberg. It comes to me eventually. Everybody who's of a certain age, you will be with me on this. Your brain fog and memory loss, just like that. So this one is 15 by 14, so that's quite a big bag. So that's that one. Did I say I was making this a half an hour? I'll show that one last because that's what not in the shop yet. This one is dragonflies and moths. Okay, and they all come with a zip on the top. Carry handle, that's detachable. There we go. I will be making, I'm going to stop making the carry handles out of different fabrics and just selling them in the shop as just the carry handle. If anybody's interested, let me know. I have had a couple of 2 or 3 people ask for them, and I've made them, and they've been just plain fabrics just so that they could put on the bags that they had already. So yeah, and that one is 14.5 by 13. Again, quite a big project bag for those bigger, larger projects that we all undertake at one time or another. And then the last one, so those 3 there are already in the Etsy shop, yewtree.yarncraft on Etsy. This one is for my next update. So this is greens and blues, 14 by 12. Again, quite a big bag, not as deep as some of the others, but quite a wider one. Carry handle, zip, and we've got spots. Spotty fabric on the inside of that one. It's like a nice thick cotton fabric. There we go. And that's it. That's all of my wares. So if you'd like any of those, pop over to the Etsy shop, or you can leave me a message if there's anything that you'd like to see in the shop or anything that you'd like to ask. I've got some fabrics just waiting there actually. Let me just grab those. And these are my next lot. So I've been piecing together some more of the tildes. They're waiting to be made up. So that's that one. There's another one. Okay. We've got some grey, some Peter Rabbit. That's going to be coming soon with the spring flowers and Peter Rabbit on there. So watch this space for those. They'll be coming in the next update, which will be in a couple of weeks' time. Like I say, I'll try and get a little bit done of an evening. But you don't always have the time, do you? By the time you've got from work, cooked tea, tidied up, you know, just done the normal life stuff that we all have to do. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've got any questions, if you've got anything that you'd like to see on the podcast, in the shop, any advice on the spinning, that'll be most welcome as well. So yeah, until the next time, bye guys, take care, be good to each other.